best to open them up and perhaps just purge it out.
Yeah, get all the air out of the system, otherwise the pump will continue to run because it runs on pressure. With the Bailey, if the pump was sitting outside, you didn't hear it.
No.
On board, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Pick that up. Right. Just coming across to the vehicle side of it. You just want to jump in the driver's seat for me. I'll just show you the how to isolate the battery. Oh. Did you see that there? Right. So if you put the key in, so you can see in the off position now.
Yeah.
There should be a little red button on it. There's a little red button on ignition.
Yeah.
On the actual keyhole.
Yes. Yeah.
Push that in and turn the key further off.
Towards me or away from me?
Towards you. So it should go back that little bit.
Yeah.
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 Then when you pull the key out, so that will isolate your vehicle battery. Okay. The vehicle battery is actually sitting under the floor here. Okay.
Right.
So battery, if you don't use it for a while, then obviously that can flat the battery if you don't isolate it. We use this all the time on the line now because obviously the display vans, people get in it and start playing with these control panels, flats the batteries.
Yeah.
So we can isolate them. On the old ones, it's an absolute pain because
so as long as that key is able to come out like that, it's isolated.
Well, not necessarily. You could be just normally switching it off. Could do that way. So you got that little red button there.
Yes.
Yeah. So that should be. So normally, when you switch it off, it goes to that position. You push it in and pull it back that bit further.
Yeah.
And that is then isolated. You've got so many seconds to get out and lock it by the fob. When you come back to it, you won't be able to open it by the fob. It's by the key. Right. Okay, because it's isolated the battery. But you can get out and lock it using the fob on the key.
Yeah.
And then coming back to it. If you don't come back to it for say 5 or 10 minutes, then you would use the key to open it. Okay. The only annoying thing with that is it brings the dials back to 00 on the date and everything else like that, which is really annoying. But keeping that charged is obviously more important than the. It's a bit windy out there.
Okay. Right. Sorry, I'm a bit confused with that.
All right. So to isolate your battery, that's what we do. Okay. So that isolates your battery when you're in storage.
Yeah.
Okay. You can switch that off, and it will stop your battery from draining.
I can't see what it says on there.
Yeah. There's a little thing there that actually shows you. Look. Battery off. So you got stop is your normal when you switch your key off and pull out.
Yeah.
But pressing that red button brings the key further past, which is battery off. So it's isolated your battery.
So you would only want to do that once we've been somewhere and got home?
When you're in storage.
Yeah.
When you're in storage, you're not going to use it for 2 or 3 months or however long a period. Switching that off will protect your vehicle battery. If you don't, batteries can drain down over a period of time. If you haven't used your vehicle for 2 or 3 months, you could come back to it. The battery could be dead.
Yeah. So sorry. So it's coming back this way.
Yeah. So if you imagine switching it off further,
that's how you normally use it.
To switch it when you switch your engine off.
Get in and out. Yeah.
So that's on. Then you turn it off to a certain point. You normally pull the key out.
Yeah.
If you just press the red button and turn it back that little bit further.
Right.
Yeah. Then you pull out. Then you jump out. Lock the door. Then that will lock everything.
But you wouldn't normally do that when you're just working.
Not out and about. No.
When you're out and about using it.
No.
That'd be literally if you're going to.
That's if you're not going to use it for a month, 2 months, whatever.
Okay.
So when you're in storage, you're not going to use it.
Sorry.
But the only annoying thing is it does reset that clock.
Like the time clock and
all the date.
Okay.
So that's the only annoying thing about it. But it's better to have a full battery than one that's just not going to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So it is really useful. Our vans out there, the ones that have got this on, we never have to bump start them. The ones that the older versions of, we have to keep them. Well, we have to charge them all the time.
You've lost it.
Yeah. Keep the charge on, but that will help. Definitely.
Okay. Well, what would be used? What would be taken if it was just standard?
There's always they do tend to drain themselves down anyway after a period of time.
Little period of little discharges.
Yeah.
Something running.
Yeah. There's always something in the background that can obviously operate on it.
Okay.
Or use it.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. Right. Handbook and app handbook. Oh, that's a Dometic one. They look exactly the same size. So your handbook obviously is there. Yeah. App is there.
Yeah.
So it is. It's used for the app. If we just go for the app, then just mind that one, the carpenter. Moving about a bit. So to connect via Bluetooth. So if I go into system settings, so select that. This is where obviously you can set the hour and things like that. If I just scroll up, you can see Bluetooth pair. So if you get your phone out, what type of phone are we?
iPhone.
iPhone. Okay, so is your Bluetooth on? I can't see from here. Yes, it is. Yeah. So just go onto the app now. So I go Bluetooth pair. I'll just wait for the app to warm up. Right, go to the Bluetooth one on the right hand side.
This one.
That's it. Right, I'll press. This is all you need to do first time. So search for control panel. There's a second grey button down. You'll see a little blue icon pop up. Fingers crossed, or not. Press it again.
Search.
Yeah. There we go. So when we tap this one, it comes up rather quickly with pair. You need to tap that rather quickly because it will disappear,
Yeah.
and we have to go through the whole process again. So tap that, and then you'll
This?
see it.
Yeah.
You'll see a little box come up. Pair. That's it. Green signal on the bottom of the screen now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. We're now talking to this via Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to exit now. So if your screen goes blank, or like you normally do, if you leave it for a while, Bluetooth will go off it. Okay, so we've just lost it now. Sometimes it does that first time. You can either tap on that bottom one where the signal is showing you, or that one, it doesn't matter which. We're now going to, this is what you do next time you come into your van. Press search for control panel. Little blue icon comes up. Tap on that. And we're connected Bluetooth. So this is when we can use the van, sitting in the van and walking around the van. Obviously not miles down the road.
So you got your battery.
Yeah. So if you tap on that, see what it shows you. So when it becomes clear, it's communicating with it. So you can see it's on vehicle battery at the moment. If you just tap a leisure battery, so you just tap on that grey button there that says leisure.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So just tap it again. We'll touch it. Right. So that's gone to a leisure battery now. You could set the AC limit if you wanted to. Live data, that just updates it quickly. You can switch your power on. It also shows levels of. So if you look there, selected battery, ampage wise, leisure battery, vehicle battery, mains ampage and solar. Okay. So it shows you all the levels on them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. If you just come back, just tap back. Next one is water. So it will give you levels of water.
Fresh, 25%.
50% on there.
Yeah, yeah.
You switch the water pump on and off. Just be careful how you do that when you first set up.
Yeah.
So I know some people, I can do this from outside and start doing that. And if you haven't got control over all, you filled your onboard tank,
Yeah.
but you haven't shut all the taps
Taps
down and the boiler drain.
Yeah.
You could have water coming out all directions, especially that shower because it's a combined shower.
Yeah.
If that's facing the door, which I've done before,
So it's best,
there's
yeah.
So just be careful. Make
It's
sure
not
the
something
taps.
you really want to.
Yeah, you can switch it off, but
Yeah.
switching on, just be careful. Everything's under control.
Yeah.
Heating, we can talk to that as well.
It'd be nice if you've been out for a walk and you can press it to come on, so when
Yeah,
you get in,
yeah.
it's warm.
So when that
It's
lights
winter.
up, so at the moment it says manual.
Yeah.
So you can set to timer 7. Timer 7 is 7 days of timer. Timer 1 is 1 day for every day.
Yeah.
Override, you can do that if you want to do sitting in the van, but you can also do that remotely as well. So it will talk to the heating and bring the heating on when you want it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these symbols here, see a very small symbol. Heating is the first one, which says stop at the moment, and then watering stop as well. Okay,
Right.
just come back out of that one. So we've fridge you haven't got because that's on the new models
Yeah.
now. Lighting you have. So with that one, it becomes clear. We can switch lights on or off. Dim channels. So dim 1 is the one above the bed or the back end. So if you just tap that, see that coming on. So if you just slide, so if you just tap the end of the slider,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll see that comes to 100%. If you tap it, wait for it to go clear, and then it's communicated. So hopefully, and then just tap at the other end. You'll see it go down. There we go. So you can play with that. I know.
Yeah.
All these funny things just to play, just to switch the lights on and off.
Yeah.
So again, you can actually switch these on and off remotely as well.
Yeah.
Come back out of that. Where are we now? Aircon. The only aircon you've got is opening the window.
Yeah.
Remote. So this one here is where you can talk to it remotely, right? So you see that it's all grey at the moment.
Yeah.
We're not connected, so
Yeah.
we need to connect. If you just come back into that one, you go to the picture of me.
This.
Go on, guess.
This.
Yeah, that's the one. Head and shoulders. That's it. So obviously, Stuart's registered for you. Email address and password if you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you type that in now, obviously you may not want to record and put your password in, but. Likely knowing your It's not the best of things to type on these things, are they? Is it?
Not when he's got big chunky fingers.
No, it doesn't help, no.
Can you remember what he said?
I've done it right. One, yeah.
Oh, no, you've got two.
Oh. I'm supposed
Just
to
on the
one.
edge of the screen. That's it, now.
Yeah.
Just want to see the top of the screen now. Just come to the top of the screen. Get vehicle details on that grey bar. And see, have we got it? No. Get vehicle details again. What we should see is your motorhome. There we go. So Swift Motorhome Rio.
Yeah.
Tap on that. You should then go to the top of the screen. Let's try again. Well, we had some people, the fingers don't work. It's funny how some people's fingers don't work on some of these things. Just try it again.
Well, Dave's probably got a load of rubbish underneath his screen, so.
It could be that. Yeah. It could be. Sometimes it's just don't want to work.
Okay.
There we go. So it's jumped to the top of the screen now.
Okay.
You press save.
Save.
That's it. Done. So you can see it's all, what it's also done is populated the other bits as well for you.
Oh, it's put
so
all
you
the
just put
bits,
the
yeah.
email and password and it does the other ones,
Yeah.
the other contacts in.
Yeah.
Just come back out of there, go back to the blue tile remote, and you should see the blue lit up now.
Yeah.
Okay, if you forget where you put your motorhome, you just press locate. And hopefully we'll zoom in on look like Salop Leisure.
Yeah. We're in.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see where we are. So that's the good thing about this. If you forget where you put it, obviously the other thing is if you register to Tracker,
Yeah.
that's probably using the same kind of system to locate it.
Yeah.
Okay, come back out of that one. So you can also see levels of history of the levels. Dealer, that just gives you our information on contact details. Web portal, that's just going back onto the Swift Command website. Update. So you can see these other grey ones here.
Yeah.
There are further ones down here. If you just tap on update. Done. So what it's doing now is overriding the Bluetooth. So it's now going via signal, which is data signal. As long as your vehicle has got a data signal in the, it's sitting in an area where it will get a signal, and you can communicate with it anywhere. Okay, there we go. So it's lit all these other things up now. So you can see you can put power on and off if you want to remotely. Excuse me. Heating system
Yeah.
and lights. Okay, and even tank heater. I haven't seen that one on this one. So you even got tank heater on that one as well. Which I
Oh, for
think-
the
yeah,
for water
tank.
and
yeah.
the
So if
waste.
you imagine your van's out on site and you've got the heating running, and you think, oh, it's getting rather cold now. Underneath might be starting to get a bit cold as well. You can just put tank heater on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blimey. Yeah.
Right, just come back out of that one. So obviously you just got to remember that obviously your van's got to be in an area where you can get the signal. Obviously
Yeah.
it'll pick phone signal. What we've also got is manual, so it should recognise your manual then as well for your vehicle. So even though you got the handbook there, you can obviously see it on there as well.
You can refer to it here. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And alerts. So the bell.
It's a bit smaller than
Yeah, to cart round you.
big wallet.
So
yeah.
if you just press load, and that will light these ones up now. Done. So as I said, if you remember the core temperature that you can see on that screen, frost alert. Be very careful how you use frost alert. If it's thinking it's getting cold, and you've got water left in here,
Yeah.
so say it was in storage or whatever, and you've left water in, and then you think, oh, I'll wait till frost alert to tell me to go and drain the water. It might be too late.
No.
So don't rely on that.
No.
Sort of best practice just
Yeah,
to
do
drain,
exactly what you would have done in the past.
caravan.
If it's
drain it anyway.
if it's getting near that time of the year, just drain it down,
Yeah,
same as your
yeah,
caravan.
yeah.
If you just scroll up, you can see the other ones you can see as well. So vehicle battery levels and things like that. So it will send you if you switch them on, it will send you a text or email to say, just to warn you. Okay, just come back out of that one.
Where are we with the tracker? Is that activated now? Because I wanted to get that activated.
No, you need to subscribe to it first to activate it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the way you do that. You have to, I'm sure you need to go via the
Stuart said
Swift
some-
Command website. Yeah,
Yeah.
go via the Swift Command website, which is
Yeah.
that, and then you'll see it will
Yeah.
show you how to go through that
Yeah.
procedure.
Just
Then,
part,
then you switch it
part of the insurance that
That's
they
it.
wanted the tracker activated.
Oh, they would do, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, just scroll up a bit. You should see the last one then. No, the other way. That's it. Swift. Just tap on that one. What we've got with that one is the Swift website we can look at. Swift. We'll just run through them because otherwise you end
This
up
one?
with So it just goes to your Swift website. you know, what you'll see on the web anyway.
Yeah.
Don't need to see that, do you?
No.
No.
Yeah, just come back out. So come back down here somewhere. It comes back out. Okay, you can get rid of that one. So you got scroll. You can scroll up or down with the. Just come right back out. Yeah, just tap that. Is it the centre button that taps it? It comes out. There we go. Just go back to the.
Back to that one.
Yeah. So we got Swift Talk. That's a forum. You can talk to other people with Swift.
Yeah.
Vans and everything else. Swift TV. There's the new models that will be coming out, especially for September in the new year, and then Swift Connect. You can see different things like your service history, if you've got parts on order, or if you've got a fault with the van, obviously you can contact Swift. Obviously, it comes back. It's directed back to us anyway because we are your dealer, obviously.
Yeah.
So you best to come to us first, and then if you're obviously having problems with us, then you'll go direct to Swift if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's about it.
Blimey.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Hopefully.
Sort of.
Yeah, there is a guide there. There is a guide there, which is a good one.
Yeah.
It's obviously keeps it straightforward.
I think
Yeah.
I need a gin and tonic now, boys.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Are you stopping up on site tonight? Are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you might find that's the one on the floor down here.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
That's that one.
one.
Oh, that's spring loaded.
That
That
one's
is.
Yeah. So the spring-loaded ones, the trigger ones,
Yeah.
they're for your dimmable lights.
Oh, okay.
The other ones are just ordinary
Yeah.
rocker.
Yeah.
They're the ones for lights on the floor or the
Yeah.
the other state.
Oh, I got you.
other side
Yeah.
type of lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, smoke alarm and
CO2.
CO2 as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll come with these now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If you just have a look in the bathroom, I don't think that's going to be too much confusion for you, but just go that way, just to make sure you're okay. The light switch is on the ceiling, which I had good fun trying to find. So just there, look, there's a light switch.
Yeah.
It's obviously a combined shower and tap pipe, so obviously it comes out and put it up there. So that's be careful, obviously, when you first switch water on, it is
In the sink.
yeah
Yeah.
lined up or whatever. It has also got this trigger here. So if I switch that on there, so you see there's nothing coming out. If I press it again,
It comes out
okay,
quite strongly.
so it's got it's a decent amount of power. So you can obviously, if you're using it as a shower, put it to that, or if you turn it around like that, it's on constant then.
So when you've got it as a
uses it.
shower then, do you have to keep your finger on that trigger?
No, you could have it continuous.
You could just
but-
do it like a tap.
Yeah, but as before, you're limited to how much hot water you
Yeah.
have got.
Yeah.
So you just got to be aware of that.
What
Yeah.
keeps that over the sink then? Because it seems to be
Yeah, it just seems to be swiveling.
swiveling a bit loose.
I think it might be because we're on a bit of a it is leaning a little bit, but I'll get the engineer. You just need to have a, because it doesn't want to stay.
Doesn't want to stay over the sink like for a normal tap, does it?
You know,
Yeah.
you're just going to want to just go over the edge of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. I'll get the engineers to come and tighten that up. Okay. Just leave that out. Oh. Toilet, that shouldn't be any different. As I said, it flushes off the main water tank.
Flushes off the main tank.
Yeah, so there's no pink involved.
Yeah.
But you need to have the water pump switched on for that to operate.
You just press the button.
Yeah, so
above
exactly
it.
the same flush.
What's that?
system.
What's that flap there for? That.
It must be access under the sink, which you probably will have to get into.
Oh,
tighten
okay.
that up in a
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So all we got left to do now is your test. Don't forget your phone because you end up forgetting it's there. So if Stuart mentioned about the test or not,
Test.
test to see if you've been listening.
Oh, failed that then.
Well, you need to get at
I
least
think-
65%.
I've been concentrating on the camera,
Oh,
so I
you
can't
don't stop
remember
blaming
anything.
cameras now. Right, so all I want you to do, that doesn't apply anyway because that's for caravans, is tick through all of these to make sure you're happy I've explained it or it makes sense to, hopefully it will do. So read and tick through these just to make sure you're happy. I don't think it's got a gas barbecue point on this one, so if it's something that doesn't apply, just put a cross on it. Tick through all of these, again obviously as long as it makes sense. I'll get through the next page. Tick through all these. Road lights, that's more to do with caravans because obviously we plug a cable in, so obviously that's something we need to check on caravans, but obviously you can check the lights, but obviously it would be all checked anyway. Tick through all of them. How to make a bunk, obviously you haven't got a bunk. Read, print, sign there. Issue page, if you're not happy with anything on the cleaning side, any extras should have been fitted. If you want to write down loose tap on the sink or shower, write that in please. If you do spot anything else, obviously point it out to yourself and then we'll get the engineer to have a look at that as well while he's here. Print the sign at the bottom of there, and blank page, and the next one, let me do that. if Stuart mentioned about 30-day appointment, a follow-up appointment, possibly not.
Right.
Um,
No.
So what we do, we book when we go back to Stuart, we go via service. We book you a appointment, which is roughly 30 days from now. Hopefully, you've used it in that period of time. And then, if you have any other issues in that period of time,
Yeah.
we've got an appointment ready for you to bring it back if need be.
Okay.
Okay, if there's nothing and you're quite happy, you can actually cancel that if you want to.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've still got your warranty and everything else covers
Yeah,
everything.
but if there's any
But
queries
if there's
or-
any, just the first few days of operation, and then
Yeah.
you'll come across anything you're not happy with. When the stupid compressor decides to fire up again. Right.
Okay.
Oh, that shut off. Right. So have a look through that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to disconnect things while you're doing that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Then if there's any questions, just shout.
I'm gonna nip to the loo.